Hello everyone and welcome back to Speak Clear, Speak Confident. I'm Alex and joining me today is the ever-enthusiastic Emma. How are you doing, Emma?
Hi, Alex. I'm doing great and super excited to share today's episode with all of you. Welcome everyone to our podcast dedicated to helping you master English pronunciation. This episode is all about Master English Pronunciation in 10 minutes a day. A simple, effective guide for beginners who want to speak clearly and confidently.
That's right. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your pronunciation, our conversation today is packed with easy-to-follow pronunciation hacks. And remember, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more language learning tips.
Let's start by discussing why good pronunciation is so important. When you speak clearly, people understand you better and you feel more confident. Even if your grammar or vocabulary isn't perfect, clear pronunciation can make a huge difference.
Exactly, Emma. When you pronounce words correctly, you build a strong foundation for all other parts of your English. It's like having a clear roadmap. It guides your conversation and helps others understand you without much effort. Today, we'll share some practical tips that you can use in just 10 minutes a day to improve your pronunciation.
And don't worry, we are keeping everything simple. Today's episode is specially designed for beginners. We'll cover common sounds, stress patterns, and a few fun tongue twisters to help you practice.
Before we jump into the pronunciation hacks, let's talk about a simple warm-up exercise. Warming up your mouth muscles is very important. Think of it as stretching before you exercise.
Absolutely. One easy exercise is to gently stretch your jaw by opening and closing your mouth a few times. Then, try to exaggerate your lip movements by smiling wide and then pouting. This helps loosen up your facial muscles, making it easier to pronounce clearly.
Now, let's talk about listening practice. One of the best ways to improve your pronunciation is by listening to native speakers. You can watch English movies, listen to podcasts, or even repeat after your favorite English song. Just listen carefully to how words are pronounced and try to mimic them.
A fun tip is to use audiobooks. Listen to a paragraph and then try to say it out loud. Focus on the rhythm and the intonation of the speaker. This daily practice, even if it's just for 10 minutes, will gradually improve your listening and speaking skills.
Let's move into the heart of our topic, the pronunciation hacks. First, we're going to focus on common sounds that many learners find challenging. One of these is the TH sound. Emma, can you give our listeners a simple explanation of how to produce this sound?
Sure, Alex. The TH sound can be tricky because it does not exist in many languages. To make the TH sound, place the tip of your tongue gently between your upper and lower teeth. Then blow air out softly. There are two types of TH sounds, the voiced version, as in this, and the unvoiced version, as in think. Practice each slowly and clearly.
That's great advice, Emma. Another sound we want to work on is the long and short vowels. For example, the words ship and sheep sound similar, but one has a short I and the other a long E.
Yes, and here's a tip. Try saying each word slowly and exaggerate the difference in sound. Record yourself if you can, and compare your pronunciation to that of native speakers. With practice, you'll start to hear the differences and improve your accuracy.
Remember, practice is the key. Even if you spend just 10 minutes a day, consistency will lead to improvement. So, listen carefully, practice slowly, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step forward in learning.
Now, let's introduce a simple 10-minute routine that you can follow every day. We've broken it down into 3 parts: warm-up, focus practice, and cool-down.
Here's how you can do it. 1. Warm up, 2 minutes. Stretch your jaw and lips as we mentioned before. Do a few tongue twisters slowly to get your mouth ready. 2. Focus practice, 6 minutes. Spend 2 minutes on a specific sound. For example, practice the TH sound as we explained. Spend another 2 minutes on vowel sounds. Pick a pair of words like ship and sheep and say them slowly and clearly. Use the remaining 2 minutes to practice a short sentence. For example, I think this is the best day for learning. Focus on each word and try to speak slowly. 3. Cool down. 2 minutes. End your practice by repeating your favorite sentence or tongue twister. Relax your mouth and take deep breaths. This cool down helps to relax your muscles and reinforce what you have practiced.
This routine is simple and effective. You don't need any special tools, just your voice and a few minutes each day. The idea is to build a habit. Even on busy days, try to spend 10 minutes on these exercises.
I really like how this routine makes pronunciation practice approachable. It shows that you don't need hours of study to see improvement, just a focused, short session every day.
Let's talk about some fun pronunciation hacks that can make your practice more enjoyable. One fun hack is to sing along to your favorite songs. Music naturally teaches rhythm and intonation, which are key parts of clear pronunciation.
That's a fun idea, Emma. Singing helps you feel the flow of the language. Another hack is using a mirror. Stand in front of a mirror and watch how your mouth moves as you speak. This visual feedback can be very helpful.
Also, try using minimal pairs. These are pairs of words that differ by only one sound, like bat and pat, or bit and beat. Practice saying them out loud and pay attention to the small differences in sound. This exercise trains your ears and helps you produce the sounds correctly.
Another tip is to slow down. When you're practicing, it's okay to speak slowly. This gives you time to think about each sound and helps prevent mistakes. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually increase your speed without losing clarity.
And don't be afraid to use technology. There are many free apps and websites that offer pronunciation exercises. They can give you immediate feedback on how you're doing, which is very helpful for beginners.
While practicing, you might face some common challenges. One of these is the fear of making mistakes. Many beginners worry that their accent or mispronunciations will make them sound unprofessional.
I understand that fear, Alex. But here's the secret. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Every time you practice, you are improving, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. The more you practice, the less intimidating it becomes.
Another challenge is staying motivated. It can be hard to practice every day, especially if you're busy. One way to overcome this is by setting small, achievable goals. For example, focus on mastering one sound each week or practicing for just 10 minutes every day.
That's a great point, Alex. And if you ever feel stuck, remember that language learning is a journey. Celebrate the small victories and don't compare your progress to others. Your dedication and consistency will pay off in the long run.
Absolutely. And if you ever get discouraged, you can always re-listen to our podcasts and see how much you've improved over time. It's all about progress, not perfection.
Now let's have a short practice session together. We will pick a few common phrases and practice them slowly. Are you ready, Alex?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's start with a simple phrase. Practice makes perfect.
Repeat after me slowly. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
Great. Now let's try another one. I think this is the best day for learning.
I think this is the best day for learning.
Very nice, Alex. Listen carefully to the TH sound in this and think. Notice how you place your tongue between your teeth. Let's try it one more time, slowly and clearly.
I think this is the best day for learning.
Excellent. These exercises may seem simple, but repeating them regularly will help train your mouth to produce the sounds correctly, to the T.H sound in this and think. Notice how you place your tongue between your teeth. Let's try it one more time, slowly and clearly.
Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We started with a warm-up to relax our mouth muscles, then moved on to focus on common sounds like the TH sound and vowel differences. We also introduced a 10-minute daily practice routine, shared some fun hacks like singing and using a mirror, and finally practiced a few sentences together.
That's right. The key takeaway is consistency. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference over time. Remember to practice slowly, focus on your weaknesses, and most importantly, enjoy the process.
I hope you found these tips helpful and that you feel more confident in your pronunciation journey. Remember, every minute you spend practicing is a step closer to clear and confident speaking. As we come to the end of today's episode, remember that mastering pronunciation is a journey, and every bit of practice counts. It doesn't matter if you practice for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, the most important thing is to be consistent.
Absolutely, Alex. With regular practice, you'll notice improvements not just in your pronunciation, but in your overall confidence when speaking English. Small steps lead to big changes.
Thank you for joining us today on Speak Clear, Speak Confident. We hope you enjoyed our episode on mastering English pronunciation in 10 minutes a day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends who are also learning English.
And remember, every time you practice, you're one step closer to speaking English clearly and confidently. Keep practicing, stay positive, and have fun with your learning journey. Until next time, keep speaking and keep smiling. Take care, everyone.